Hey Surveys, and welcome back to
K-Popsicles.
I'm Paige.
I'm Kate.
And we are back, guys. We just got done checking out Mamamoo's Where Are We Now? It was a beautiful song, so go check that out for this one. And now we're heading into our boy, B.I. Literally just checked out his song Waterfall a few days ago. But this is his title track off his album release, which is called Illa Illa. So I'm super excited for this one.
Me too. It looks like it's going to continue the water theme.
Definitely.
I'll be honest, I didn't watch Waterfall.
Oh my god, but
based on the name.
The song, oh my god, the lyrics though. Like, you have to look at the lyrics for that song. Like, it's...
Is it sad?
Not necessarily sad, it's just is real. He talks about some ish in that song, and I was like, oh, I'm here for it. So, but I'm excited for this because, like I said, I did check out Waterfall, which I believe was a pre-release for this. And so I'm wondering if it continues that same style, because Waterfall was kind of heavy on the rap.
Maybe. I wonder if there's going to be like a little break in the song in this, because it says it's 5 minutes.
Yeah. So I wonder if it's going to be like more movie-esque. See if we get something like that, maybe. I don't know, I'm excited. Like I said, B.I.'s our boy. If y'all didn't know, we love B.I. And we're huge fans of iKON and stuff, so he was one of our favorites in iKON, and then he had to leave. But we're so proud of what he has built himself now. Like, he is in his own company, basically, running it, and I'm like, yes, I'm here for it, so... I'm super excited. Before we jump in, I'll leave a link to our Patreon down below in the description box so you can check us out. We do live stages, drama reactions, variety shows, dance practices. You can join our Discord. Basically everything you can't here on YouTube. We also post free videos over there before you guys get Black Channel because we're not going to make you pay for this and give you free. That's just stupid. Speaking of our Patreon, on our $1 tier, you can get BTS Run, variety content, as well as live stages and anything else that we post over there for free, obviously, that get blocked. For our $3 tier, you get everything free that we, obviously, because it's free, that gets blocked, as well as everything from tier 1, and we're doing our idol produced shows, basically, the survival shows like Island, Kingdom, Road to Kingdom, all those things are over in our $3 tier, and our $5 tier has everything plus that, as well as dramas. We have Doko Rewind, which we finished, and we are finishing currently Because of You, and then we'll be starting some new dramas soon, so stay tuned for that.
We're going to do a poll.
Yes, we will be doing a poll, so you'll help us decide which ones we're going to do next. And we also have a Twitter, so we hope you come over and follow us there. The handle will be on the screen. And yeah, I'm super excited for this. Let me pull this up so you guys can see it. Ba-ba-da-da. All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, guys, here we go. This is B.I.'s Illa Illa. So we're starting off in the water. Okay, just pops out of the water in the suit. He was just like birthed through the water.
He fell overboard from a ship.
You know what this kind of reminds me of? That Tao music video where he falls from a helicopter in a suit. They throw him out of the helicopter into the water, and then his day just repeats and he keeps doing it over and over again. Keeps ending up in the water.
It's like Groundhog Day.
Like, this is literally how his started.
At least he's like right on shore, though.
True. That's right. Sorry.
They can leave a voicemail if it's important.
Right. At the end of my sleeves is a beach.
Well, he's not wrong. He just laid down.
True.
And now his sleeves are on the beach.
Ooh.
It's definitely like a summer bop.
Definitely.
Wearing his headphones.
Emotional and genius.
So it's like it's a bop, but it's a sad bop.
And we're getting more vocal behind too.
Also, he seemed like he was crying. And then he like wiped his tears away with his sleeves. And now his sleeves are wet.
Presses into boxes.
But if they're just like full stuff though.
Seems like falling in the clouds.
He's crying again.
Yeah, I'm swept away again by the waves.
We got a rap.
Ooh, that's He's not a dream. So he's like sad that somebody left. He's like alone.
It's a breakup song. I
I feel like that's just VI's aesthetic. Like most of the songs he's written have been like breakup sad songs. But I'm like, that's just his aesthetic.
It's like even if he's never been through a breakup before, who knows if he has or not. Maybe he just likes the sound of it.
Well, I know back in like when he was with Icon and stuff, they even joked about that. They're like, he said that he's like, I never actually been in a relationship, but I write breakup songs all the time. Just like how? But I'm like, okay.
Maybe he lives vicariously through his friends.
Maybe. I know he said he like watched
It's actually not a bad idea. All of a sudden,
oh no, don't cry.
all of a
Okay.
sudden he's hit by train.
Oh god. How can he look that good? All wet in a suit. Like, it's not fair. That he looks that good.
Awkwardly spins on the beach. There's the train that he was supposed to be hit by.
He's like, I don't get hit by the train. I am the train.
I own the train.
Oh, that's pretty. Say, I want shit.
I like the clap in the background. What?
It sounds cool. Yeah. So basically he's saying like, I'm gonna get over it. Like, I'll be okay. He's like, I'll do it all over again, even though like it might not work out. I'm still gonna do it again. Like, it was funny because like in the beginning it's kind of sad. Oh, he's in the studio. Oh, him. Yeah, it's intentional. Like, but I'm like, it took me the longest time after looking at the logo to see that it actually was a VI. I was like, hey.
See, he has like credits too. The director was
and seeing him like in studio, like,
starring Mark.
oh yeah, the two dudes who's behind him. Oh,
Mother.
Aw. That's cool. I really like that. Oh, you did it really good. I like this a lot. Sorry, let me stop the screen for you.
Answer so annoying.
Ugh.
I mean, look up what the title means. It says Heibyun, but I don't know what that means. Maybe that means beach.
That or tears or something like that. But yeah, like I said, he has killed it and he continues to kill it like every single time. Sorry, I'm double checking because I'm like, yeah, I still don't know who that number is, but anyway. But he killed this. I really like it. It's definitely different than Waterfall because Waterfall, like I said, was a little bit harder.
Oh, I was right. Heibyun means beach.
Okay, so yeah, so it's literally talking about beach. What about Ila Ila? What does that mean?
I think that might just be something in the lyrics, honestly. But hold on.
Because I'm interested to see if that like actually has a meaning in Korean.
No, it doesn't, because
Like
right now it's just Illa written in English.
So, that's cool. Either way, like I said, it's definitely a different vibe than Waterfall, because like Waterfall was a little bit harder, but it's still like in the video he's got his suit on or whatever, and he's like out in this field, and he's talking about like how he's gonna be a waterfall. So it's kind of interesting and contrasting with it, but like it fits the theme, I guess. Sticking with the water, motif and everything. But definitely a different side to BI, because I'm like, we've seen vocal BI, we've seen rap BI, and now we get both.
We get both.
And we get more emotional BI, but then we also have a happy BI at the end.
Yeah, it was emotional, but it was also upbeat.
Yeah, because
it's like Sober by Big Bang.
Yeah.
That was emotional, but very, very upbeat.
Yeah, and like at the beginning of the song, we start off with him kind of being really sad and upset and kind of literally, like, stuck in this ocean, and he's, like, on the beach crying and, like, just covered in water. But then, like, towards the end, you see him, like, smiling, and you see him happy, and then he's talking about, like, how he's, like, even though it hurts and I know it probably won't work out, I'm still gonna do it again. Like, I'll go through this again. It doesn't matter. Like, he's like, I'll still give it a try. So it was really interesting to see that contrast of, like, how he's talking about, like, how he's been crying. He's been doing all this stuff. He's like, but I would do it again.
Because why not?
Yeah. He's like, even though it hurts and it might crumble down or whatever, like, I'll build a sandcastle again. Like, I'll do it again. So I was like, it was really interesting and kind of uplifting lyrics in a way. Because it's saying, like, I'll carry on. I'll keep going. Like, I'm not going to give up. Which is really... There's so many hidden meanings in this that I could find hidden meanings, and it could be completely just not at all what he's talking about, that I'm just reading way too much into it, because, you know, after years of doing this, the songs I come up with random theories. But I feel like there's a lot of hidden meanings in the lyrics.
There could be.
Because I'm like, if you think about it, he's like...
Because a lot of the things, he never comes out and, like, directly says that he's crying.
Yeah.
But he implies that, like, the waves are around his eyes.
Yeah, the
his
beach
sleeves are
at the end of my...
after wiping his eyes.
Yeah, so it's like... There's so many, like, hidden things in there. Like, if you're not reading... If you don't have the lyrics on, or if you're not, like, really paying attention, you might just, like, pass over it. You just assume
it's, like, a summer bop.
Yeah, you might pass over it. And... For a B.I. song, I feel like he's always written songs that have way deeper meanings. Like, always, even way back with Icon. So I feel like it's okay to dig a little deeper into the lyrics, I would say. Because, like I said, after everything he's been through, he never, like, explicitly came out and, like, said anything on what happened. And we've kind of, like, guessed at it in other songs and things like that. But I feel like this, too, kind of... could also pertain to it as well, saying, like, I'm not gonna give up, I'm gonna keep going, like, I'm not gonna let that tear me down, and even if it happens again, so what, I'm gonna keep going. Like, he's like, it might happen again, who cares? Like, I that's just how I'm feeling from some of it, and what kind of, like, what I'm interpreting a little bit from the lyrics, and from what I'm seeing here, but it could be applied to that situation as well, because you know how he's like a phoenix rising from the ashes, basically. Like, he's reborn. Literally, that's the first thing I thought of when I saw him come out of the water. I'm like, he was literally reborn from the water, like, in a suit. He's reborn, he's back, and I'm like, because
that's some random Greek god shit right there.
Because that's another motif too, is when you think about it, like, I mean, I'm not
Water's cleansing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get super religious on you or anything, but that's kind of like a thing.
Like a baptism.
Yeah, it's like a baptism where he's coming out of the water cleansed, you know, he's reborn as this new person, and I'm like, dude, my mind is just fucked, because I'm thinking of all this, and I'm like, I'm catching it. And a lot of people might not have even thought of that when they see him come out of the water. They just think, oh, he's coming out of the water, but I'm like, in my head, I'm like, water rebirth, you know, like, cleansing kind of thing. So many theories and thoughts in my head.
Instead of calling it a baptism, we can call it a baptism.
A baptism. A handmanism. It's a handmanism. But no, he did a really good job. Like I said, we love this man. He is so hardworking.
His singing voice is so soothing.
We don't get enough vocal B.I. We really don't. And he's got a beautiful voice. Like, even back in Icon, I'm like, when he used to, like, rap, sing cadence all the time, I'm like, I want more vocal B.I. And I'm like, I'm so glad we got more vocal B.I. Like, I love him. Listen, if June wasn't my bias in Icon, Hanbin probably would have been. If June wasn't in Icon, you know?
He could even have stolen that spot.
He might have at some point. Because
he's a soloist, he can be his own bias.
Yeah, because I'm like, I always had a soft spot for Hanbin and stuff like that, because he was just this chaotic dork, and I'm like, I love him. He's so funny and, like, awkward, and I'm like, yeah, he's such a cutie. But June kind of always had my attention, and Jay was always, like, the wrecker for me, but then, like, Hanbin was, like, fighting for that wrecker spot, and then, like, almost taking that over and stuff. So, like I said, Hanbin has always been, like, my man's off to the side. Like, you know, like how I have those problems? He's kind of like the problem for me, but wasn't, like, a major problem. He was, like, a cute, like, dork problem.
He was the problem, but not a problem.
Yeah. If you know what I mean. He was a problem, but he wasn't, like, a problem. I should make that as a t-shirt. I swear. He's a problem, but not like a problem.
We need a shirt too that says your negative opinions don't bop like K-pop.
Yes, oh my god. Guys, help us trademark that shit.
Well, we can't trademark that one saying because
Well,
that came
no.
from Bots of New York.
No, but I'm saying the problem. We should trademark that. But no, either way, he has slayed it once again. Like I said, I love everything that he is doing with the solo stuff. He is just killing this game, and I'm like, he's gonna be one of the big ones. I can feel it. One of those big artists. I hope so, because I'm like, he deserves it. He is such an amazing person, and I'm like,
So talented.
so talented. And he's genuinely a really nice guy. Like, I was watching old clips of him and stuff like that with people and, like, fans and, like, staff and stuff. I'm like, he's just the nicest dude. Like, what the hell? I'm not gonna go into a tangent on that, because it just makes me want to cry. But,
We'd probably be sitting here for another 10 minutes.
oh my god, we'd be sitting here for, like, an hour if I just kept going. But, anyway, anything else you want to say?
No, I'm good.
Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as we did. We'll leave a link to our Patreon and our Instagram and our Twitter down below in the description box so you can check us out. Thank you guys so much. Seriously, your support means the absolute world to us. Welcome to all of our new sorbets. We love you. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Oh, I'm losing my shit.